Hello everybody, I'm the SweetBro27 and welcome to another Dokkan Battle video. We're here in the Infinite Dragon Ball History event taking on the Baby Saga. As per normal, there are missions to this, so we're going to see here. You need 3 full power units, 3 GT heroes, and you have to beat it within 14 turns. So this is the team that I have built. Of course, we get to test out the new full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, who I have not summoned for yet. Again, if you would like to see a summoning video, let me know down in the comment section down below. I'm trying to save stones because I think, like, you know, New Year's is going to do something nice, or maybe I might want to summon on, like, the Heroes banner. Probably not, but I'm optimistic for that Heroes banner. Mostly because of the fact that we now have Fusion Zamasu and we're getting a Masked Saiyan, or not the Masked Saiyan, Masked Rosé, who goes into full power Super Saiyan 3 Rosé. So if his kit is good, I will be excited to kind of, you know, I would like to splurge on that, especially if he like works well on the team. And I mean, even if he doesn't work well on the team, I may just do it just for the fact that that's cool as shit and I want that in my box. But Infinite Dragon Ball History, these events are always super easy. They're normally pretty fun. You get to see some old units that you haven't seen in a long time. These are actual SSRs. I think they're SSRs, not SRs. You can get in the story mode for the Baby Saga. I'm trying to remember what free-to-play character do you get with that. I think that's where you get the TUR AGL Super Baby. I think that's the event where these characters are actually from. And if you haven't seen it, go check out my Twitter, the link in the description below. I actually made custom baby characters. There's a Super Baby 2 who has a domain. There is a Videl and Bulma unit. There is a Trunks, Gohan, and Goten unit as well. I made like the rough outline for them. I plan to eventually make a dedicated video actually going over them, but that's just kind of like a rough outline of those character kits. So go check that out. Tell me what you think about it. Because I like making custom Dokkan characters. Like, mine aren't nearly as good as, like, what's his face? Platy. Platy makes some of the best custom Dokkan cards, by far. Not just in terms of art, but in terms of kit. Like, his kits I can always see actually being in the game, and that's really neat. I hope one day that my ability to make cool cards will be up to that level, but we're a long ways away from that. He's really cool. Shout out to Platy. Go follow Platy on Twitter. Or X, whatever people like to call it these days. I will forever call it Twitter. Because it's Twitter. You know what I mean? Let's see here. There's really not like a whole lot to say. Because the last time we did one of these was during the 8-year anniversary. And that's where the GOAT Super Boo, or not Super Boo, Mr. Boo came out. And y'all really liked that video. I don't know if it's because of the thumbnail and the fact that it had Mr. Boo with the lens flare eyes or whatever. I have no idea. But that video performed really well back in the day. Back in the day, it was like 3 months ago. Or 2 months ago. How long ago was that? I don't remember. It's been a long time. And we've come a very long way since then. In terms of the channel and everything. We're like, as of right now, 111 subscribers, I think. I now have a video that has 3,000 views, the VOD explaining all the FNAF lore, which is still kind of blows my mind. I can't fathom that video is performing as well as it is. And again, people are like watching it all the way through. It's really cool. If you haven't checked out that video, I highly recommend it. It's some good shit, apparently, because everybody's just eating it up. As well as, go check out all my other stuff. You know, I stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/thesweetbro27. The link can be found in the description of this video. We've been doing some Dragon Ball The Breakers content recently. I will be actually making a dedicated Dragon Ball The Breakers video and post it to the channel at some point. Again, once kind of like this sickness gets out of my head and I sound like a normal human being and not like a zombie, I'll be making a dedicated thank you video. I don't know exactly when that'll be. I would have thought I would have been better by now, but there's just like so much like sinus stuff going on. I don't know. I haven't been able to hear out of my left ear for like 3 days, which is not fun. My cough is kind of getting worse. I mean, I could talk, obviously, but it's just a bit annoying because I can hear how like goofy I sound, and then when I have to edit, I sound even more goofy. Speaking of editing, do you guys like CapCut? That's the program I've been using since Filmora put a paywall behind the export feature. I talk about that in the... What video was that? I think that was Boss Rush where I go in and I talk about that. CapCut is interesting. I kind of like it, although I don't like the options to control volume. I have a hard time getting my voice to actually be louder than the background music, and I can't export music. I have to individually every single time pick an audio. So for the foreseeable future, we're going to be having VB's OS or active OSD playing in the background until I can figure out a workaround around that. Because before with Filmora, you could just like upload an MP3 file or MP4, whatever they're called, and then it would just save to your account. You can't do that with CapCut. You have to every single time individually upload whatever sound you want in the background. Are we almost done? Is he gonna go to... Okay, so we're going through all the forms of Super Baby, and we're gonna end with what's his face's... Ooh, should we do the Oob transformation? Probably not, because we want to be able to beat this within the allotted amount of turns, but that would have been pretty nifty, not gonna lie. And now Kai Goku will be launching guaranteed crits for the rest of this turn, not that that really matters. Let's see. There we go. Awesome. I'm really struggling not to summon for this guy because I want to be so cool. Again, I'm a huge GT fan. I will talk about it relentlessly. GT is so overhated. It is awesome. It's amazing. It's great. I wouldn't say it's perfect, but it's so much fun. Especially this saga, the Baby Saga right here is like... When I say it's peak Dragon Ball, I wouldn't say it's peak Dragon Ball, but it has some of the most creative writing with Baby. Because like that twist where he was like hiding inside of Trunks that entire time when they made it their way back to Earth, that way he could find Vegeta. Like, bro, nobody saw that shit coming. Literally nobody. And it was a great twist. And obviously the introduction to Super Saiyan 4 is super cool. You have all like the funny shenanigans when Goku falls in that alternate dimension and he gets his tail back on the planet of the Kais. You have that really emotional moment where like he's talking with Pan and that's how he gets out of his Golden Uzaru form. There's just so many cool things. How everybody teams up to make him full power Super Saiyan 4. You have the introduction of Majub, who is so cool, but they really did not do enough with that character, which is pretty upsetting. I don't know, maybe Super can rectify that. Assuming they really do anything with it, because I haven't been following the manga a whole lot, because as of right now, they're just retelling Superhero. So I don't think there's been any original like story beats for Dragon Ball in a while. I know we're getting Dragon Ball Daima, which I'm actually super fucking excited for. I'm so excited for Dragon Ball Daima. You have no idea. But we're gonna have to wait over a year. Well, maybe not over a year, but around a year before we get that. But that'll be so good for all these Dragon Ball games, because then we get to summon for Baby Gogeta. You know what I mean? That'll be fun. That'll be fun. And it'll just be something new. Like, it's not... Obviously, it's not Super, but I don't know if I really want Super to return yet. Because we only have 2 arcs. We only have the Moro arc, and then we have the Granola arc. Although the Granola arc is really long. I could see that arc lasting as long as, like, the Planet Namek saga, just because of how much stuff actually happens in it. They're both, like, I will say, they both are longer than Moro and the Granola. But then... what happens once we get caught up with that, with Black Frieza gets animated? We're going to have to wait forever and a day for the manga to catch back up. And I don't know if I really want to just sit through a bunch of filler anime when I can watch Daima, which is its own original story, which looks brilliant. Like, the art so far, everything I've seen from Daima, I'm super excited. It seems goofy. There's Deborah and Bobbity might make a reappearance. They're like a little like Easter egg where there's a character who looks like them. I don't know. Really cool shit. I'm super excited. But that's going to be it. I believe we did all of the missions. Yes, 27 Dragon Stones, 1 Elder Kai, 3 Dozing Kai, some training items. That's a lot of good stuff. And these aren't hard, you know what I mean? So, like, free-to-play players, or anybody who's new to the game, just blitz through all of these. They're super easy. I mean, probably if, like, you're a brand new player, they might be a little bit difficult, but nothing you can't beat with a little bit of elbow grease. But... that's going to be all for this time, guys. I have been the SweetBro27. I'm a variety Twitch streamer and an up-and-coming YouTuber trying to make it big in the world. I have a Twitter, a Twitch, and a TikTok, the links of which can be found in the description of this video. And while you're down there, don't forget to like and subscribe, and leave me a comment, positive, negative, or indifferent. I would love just any sort of interaction I can get from you guys But that will be all for now. So as always, I have been the Super 27, and I'm signing off.